Hi, this is Dave again at AFX Search, licensed investigators in Palm Beach, Florida. So how do you prevent being defrauded in an investment? You have somebody who comes to you that has this great deal, high interest rate, high rate of return. They have other people that they've known that have gotten money from it, and they want you to invest. Well, or maybe you're in an investment and you want to see if it's fraudulent or any kind of Ponzi scheme. The number one test to see if that is the case is once you're in, request a redemption. Ask that investment source to give back some of your money. May not be all of it. Maybe pick 10% and say, look, I want to take this out for some type of expense or purchase or what have you. If they ask you, let's say at the end of the month, to roll over some of your profits, ask for that back. Look, a fraud or Ponzi scheme is a one-way investment. Only money goes in, except for some small amounts go out to the investors for their interest. If you go against the flow and you want money back, that's going to be painful to the fraudster, and they're going to do everything they can to try to keep you in. And if you have excess pressure put on you to keep your money in that investment, that is a red flag that that investment may be a fraud. And if it is, here's a couple other tests. First of all, you can audit your statement versus the underlying asset. If your investment is supposedly in real estate, let's say, and on your statement it shows you own 20% of some property, check the title of that property to see who owns it, to make sure there's not more than one person with that same interest. You can check to see if there is any kind of affinity arrangement. Did you were you recruited to this investment through church, ethnic groups, clubs, neighborhoods, where everybody's kind of coming together and putting pressure on people to be in this investment? That's another red flag. The main thing is, though, request a redemption. Try to get money out. If it's a fraud scheme, a Ponzi scheme, it's everything they can do to keep that money flowing in, to keep the whole house of cards together. As soon as people start pulling out cards, it's going to fall. So they're going to do everything they can to keep you from redeeming any of your funds, to not roll over your profits, to not keep putting more money in. And if you sense resistance to that, or if you sense somebody's trying to force you to keep money in, that's a red flag. Go right to your other tests. Audit your statement, make sure your money is in a bank account somewhere, make sure it's in some investment. It's not just a statement somebody typed up. Look, Bernie Madoff got away with that for decades. It's just typing up random statements saying that their investors' money was in certain stocks. And if those statements were actually audited to see if there were actually trades of those stocks on the days that it shows on their statement, that investment would have blown up a long time ago. And most people never took that step. So request redemptions, audit your statement, and you'll be prevented from losing a lot of money on investment frauds.